Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be unboxing and testing out the X4 Desire Pro from HUBSAN. This is a full HD camera drone, small one, and probably one of the best values out there on the market for the price. This thing I believe is like between $120 $130 for this drone. Comes with a controller. You put your phone on it. It's like you do most of them. It's got a memory card, a micro SD card. I believe it's like 32 gigabytes max. It does have HD, like I said, 720p video. It has flight control, fail-safe, follow me modes. You know, it's got the headless mode. You use an app, the HUBSAN app toward, just like you would other drones. So this thing has a GPS built in, so it is a GPS drone, so it should be pretty good at holding its position. We'll try it out and see how well it does, and with the controller and everything, instead of using just your phone to fly it. So should be a lot better controlling it than a lot of them that use just the phone. But I believe you can fly it with just the phone, or you can use the controller with your phone and have the live stream from your drone to the camera. So we'll be checking all that out when we set it up. It also does have a 7.6 volt 750 milliamp hour battery in it, so and I believe the flight time on this is about 12 minutes, so not too bad. I mean, and for the price, it should be a great little drone. Let's open it up and check it out. Alright, let's open the box up here. Well, I guess we got an empty box here. No, that's just for support for the top so it don't smash in there and crush the drone. Here's the drone itself, small, nice, lighted on the four corners here. Here's the camera. It's got a little piece of film we'll want to peel off before we try it out. Looks like the props are held on with a screw there, each prop. The little battery cover door here. Slide out the battery, yeah, so that's 7.6 volt, 750 milliamp hour. It's a lithium polymer battery. So we'll try to get this charged up before we fly it, and then obviously it just plugs in. This is actually how you turn the drone on. Slide the battery in, and then when you plug the two red plugs here together, then it will turn on, and this one here, white plug here, is what you'll connect to the charger to charge it up. And here it looks like we have the prop guards. There's 4 of those. And of course we have the owner's manual. Got a little screwdriver right here that has a rubber cover on it, but it's a little Phillips screwdriver. That's to install your props with. Open this here side up. Okay, here we have the controller, which is a good feel controller. And one thing about this one is, instead of like a lot of them, they use a gaming controller. This is actually a controller built for the drone. I mean, it has nice sticks, has a landing takeoff button, it has a home button, so it has return to home, and then of course your power button. And fold this up right here is where the phone will go in. Should accept up to like an iPhone 8 Plus like mine. Should fit right in that. And then of course we have the battery compartment down here that holds 4 AAA batteries in there. So we'll get them installed. Then on the front here it's got a light that shows the power on, and then a Bluetooth. What this connects is Bluetooth to your phone, and then Wi-Fi to the drone itself would be Wi-Fi. So pretty cool. Well, it's also got, of course, a button up here and a couple buttons up here for different options. We'll see what them do. Open up this side here. In here looks like we got an extra set of props, which is cool. Extra set of screws, I would say, that hold the props on. And of course your charging cable, which, like I said, on the drone here itself, this charging cable plugs into the white one here, then you can just plug this in and charge it. It's got a red LED light built in this thing, and when you charge it in, it's it'll be flashing, and then I believe when it goes solid, then it's charged up. So that's USB. You can plug that into your computer, or any of your phone USB chargers would work on that. Plug it into your vehicle to charge it. That's really cool to have the USB charging for the drone. I really like that part. The drone looks well built. I mean, good shape to it. The props feel good. It all feels solid. It's got a little flex here, but you know, that's way plenty solid. So I believe it's a really good. This is a brushed motors, of course, but and you can see vents here on the bottom, and right here on the bottom is where we'll put a SD card. I got an micro SD card will slide in there, and like I say, it's up to a 32 gigabyte. So we'll get one of them put in, plug our battery in, and we'll see if this thing will fly. Alright, so here we go. We'll plug in the SD card. I have a 32 gig SD card. I like to always use the max that I can. So it just lays flat right here. Slides in. The one thing about this is, instead of like a lot of drones, super easy to get to your SD card and take it out. I like that part. Alright, now we'll take the controller, make sure the phone fits in it. This is an iPhone 8 Plus, which is pretty good size, so yeah, it fits great. I do like it has the mount already built on it. That's really nice, and it's a front mount, so you can see it real good. So the first thing I guess we'll do, we'll turn on this controller. And we'll go in here, plug in the drone, plug the battery in. And then shove the battery in the rest of the way. Then you got to make sure you fit this in there good, so all this will go in there and your door will shut on the back of this drone itself. Just like that. Door's shut, click good. So nothing falling out. You can see on here it's got the blue lights and red lights flashing on the bottom. Then we get our controller turned on. We will turn on the HUBSAN app. Make sure that when you go through here, you go ahead and select the device you have. We're going to go to the H216 Desire or X4 Desire Pro. Click on that. I've already got this actually set up because I didn't want to have to go through figured it out before while I'm making the video, so I already got it set up. But I'll show you in other videos how to do a lot of the settings and stuff as I learn. I've actually not messed with any of the settings yet. We'll get it up and just make sure everything works and that it flies. Alright, now what we want to do is go to our settings, go to our Wi-Fi, find the HUBSAN H216, click on that. And when you enter the password, I've actually already got it entered. It will be just 1 through 8 will be the password for it. So should log on here now. Go back into our app. Now it's telling us to calibrate the GPS here. So the first thing you can see, it shows turning in circles going this way. So we should be able to just spin it like this. Now it's telling us with it face down to spin it like this. And now we got to bind, says you must bind your current mobile device to the aircraft. Okay, I'm going to go click on that. GPS accuracy. Next step, testing GPS accuracy. GPS is good accuracy, so we should be good. I can actually see on the drone here, I can see the video, so awesome. And actually, that looks pretty darn good. 720p video right there. So this is going to make a great little drone to fly around with, take some videos and pictures. As you can see on here, we have our button to turn on for our camera. We can switch it to either video, we can switch it to camera, and here we have our return to home and our takeoff buttons on here, or we can use the ones actually on the controller. There's home and there's takeoff and land. and it tells that we're connected to the satellites, 11 satellites. Shows our battery percentage is 100%, because I did put in here, I also put the 4 AA batteries. And it shows us our distance, our speed, our altitude, and everything on here. Very cool. Click on this as a map view. I really like the map view, so that's a nice feature too. We can actually see where we are on GPS coordinates. It's showing my house right there, and I'm in front of the house, so that's pretty darn accurate. Click on that. We'll go back to the camera. Now we'll go ahead and launch this thing, see how it looks when it's in the air. Okay, I wanted to also show you one of the steps you do to turn your controller on, and so you're not using your phone, you're using the controller. So hit the settings right here, and then hit this controller, and then scroll down and you'll see where it says use remote control. Click on that, and then we'll click on the remote control, which is the HUBSAN, and then click connect. Now that'll connect our Bluetooth connection successful, so we're good. That connects our phone Bluetooth to the controller, so now it will operate off the controller. So we're ready to fly. I went ahead and set the thing on the landing pad over there, get it off the table, and so it'll be a little better. So we'll try it out. Okay, let's do the auto takeoff. Hold the button down. Side a little bit. Hopefully you can hear it over the noise, but that thing is actually extremely quiet. It's quieter than my Spark or my Mavic Air. Super quiet. Spin it around here. Works good. It's really smooth. We go backwards, forward, up, down. Yeah, it's got the same from default. This thing is set the same as my other one, my DJI's. So we'll turn around here. Then we'll go fly down here in the bottom by the road somewhere and back probably. I can see the video on here extremely good. Down toward the road. It's got fast, when you move it up and down, it's really fast. The forward and backward is, I don't know what the speed is, it's not real fast. But it's really smooth. I like that part. Now one thing about this drone is, because that camera does not have a gimbal on it, so whenever you move left, right, up and down and move around, turn it, it's real quick. You're going to notice that movement on the video because of it not having a gimbal to smooth it out. So main thing is when you fly, you want to do anything smooth video, so just go real easy on the controls to turn and go up and down and around with it. I'll do a slow, easy takeoff like this here. Need to put it on record, I guess. I didn't have it on record the video, so we'll turn on recording the video now. So we're still at 78% on the battery. We're going down here. Go down a little lower. And I'll get over here towards the middle of the road a little bit. Hopefully you can hear me all right. I don't have an external mic. Okay, now we'll go on down the road. Left. Oop, there we go. Now I'm going to try this return to home feature and see how it works. You got to push and hold to return to home, and then it'll beep a couple times. And it should come over here. Going up higher. Out the crash here. It was a little off on its return to home. There it went a little too far on its return to home, and then that was my fault. It wasn't that far, and I hit the wrong direction and touched the post on the porch right there. So it wasn't the drone's fault. So I think it would have, on the return to home, it would have been a few feet off from the landing pad is what it would have. But as far as the flying and stuff, that is really good. And it flies smooth. It's a blast to fly. Got a whistle, I noticed. I noticed it has a whistle when it flies, the prop. See how it just sits there with GPS? Pretty smooth, just moving around a little bit. Don't want to trim my mustache that I don't have. All in all, that's pretty good. I will have to make a video of doing some of the features and try out some of the things that it can do to follow me and stuff in another video and see how that goes. So we'll do that in the next video. For now, I've done a trial flight, which turned out pretty good. Well, I was a little off the pad, but close. Okay, go ahead and shut her off here. Unplug the battery on the thing. So anyway, thank you all for watching Woodzman Adventures. We'll do some more videos on this thing and try out some of the other features and see how it goes. But thank you all for watching. Click the thumbs up, please subscribe. And I'll catch y'all in the next one.